want to do another talk here whilst I'm walking to the gym on crowdfunding on LinkedIn and what I think about it and some ideas. And you know, I think it this way, that ultimately what I'd love to see is a symbol by each name and designate yourself as a crowdfunder. So like right now you have the little circle thing, or you have a little in thing by your name. I'd like a little green dollar sign, which means I am interested in crowdfunding business projects. Now, you know, on LinkedIn you can put up presentations, you can put up slides, you can do all this stuff already. Who I'm talking to? I'm talking to my camera, my friends here. This is Hob. We're going to the gym together.
Who's watching us?
So we're putting up a video, Hob. I'm putting up a video. I'm talking. So this is going to go on YouTube.
Man.
So now you're on YouTube.
Do not do that, man.
Too late. You're on YouTube. So anyway, so the crowdfunding idea that I have for LinkedIn is really simple. One is you designate yourself as a crowdfunder. Number two, you can set, just like the industry sections that you can set like what you're, you know, what you're part of, you can set what you're interested in. See, all the fields are already right there in LinkedIn. So I can say I'm interested in this, right? So anytime, and instead of having kind of a questions section, you have a funding section or a startup section where you actually post your ideas, just as you post your questions that people can post, and you can link it to your PowerPoint from there that's in there and all that. So the model that I've created is actually a very strong referral base, which means that the question, the biggest challenge is how do you get your idea penetrating into your network? One is, right now there isn't a system. Once that crowdfunding system is in place and I can designate myself and select the characteristics of what I want to be, you know, and maybe we can do this with API on a third-party platform, then ultimately what I can do is fine. But the thing is, here is the real opportunity, is that as a way to encourage referrals, and this would cap out like $100,000. Let's say a startup is looking to raise $100,000. Is you provide a 60% referral fee for a referral fee that translates to stocks for the first $100,000. Once that $100,000 raised, guess what? That referral fee is gone. So the idea of you saying, oh, it's a pyramid system or anything else, it really isn't. It's just like, hey, you get in early. The first 20 people caps out at $5,000 per investment. That's 20 investors, right? Basically, those people who find those 20 investors can earn up to earn a 60% referral on those investors. So let's say I'm going to invest in this, and I think this is a great idea. So I'm going to go to Hob. Hob, I think you should invest into FoundUp's. And you say, Hob goes, sure, I'll invest, right? Sure. Guess what? His $5,000 now translates to an extra 30,000 shares for me. So now instead of me having 50,000 shares, I've got 80,000 shares. And Hob is like, you know what? That's not a bad deal. I think I know someone else who wants to invest, right? So then Hob goes off and he talks to a few friends and get them to invest. Let's say he gets 2 friends to invest. So now he just earned an extra. Look at that. Unbelievable. Okay, I gotta like do a commentary. Look at what they're throwing away in DC. It's like a freaking bed. It's not even a bad bed. This is a damn nice bed. Oh, it's got a broken lap. They're throwing it out because it has a broken lap. It's got a few broken laps. But still, unbelievable. Only in America do they throw away expensive stuff right on the side of the road. Unbelievable. All right, back to my thing. So the idea is that most startups basically lack, I would say, $50,000 to $100,000, $150,000 that they need to raise to move forward. Now, you know, this funding predominantly must be excluded and limited to what I would argue is to IP development, patents, marketing, you know, specific things. Maybe even, you know, helping to build out the proof of concept or the prototype, right? So in the LinkedIn crowdfunding model that I'm talking about, ultimately what we're doing is providing a very incentivized method to promote the crowdfunding, right? To crowdsource the idea through your network for those startup people to get the few, right? When I have a network of 375,000 people in my LinkedIn network, and all I need is 20 people to fund my startup, it's just a matter if you can provide the incentive to get the message out to those 375,000 people, you're gonna find your 20 people. It's that simple. So, you know, crowdfunding ideas is something that is timely, it's something that is happening now, and it's something that you can participate in by sharing it with your friends. So if you're interested, get back in touch with me, let me know. I have basically 10 cents a share, $5,000 cap on stock for FoundUps Corp. It's a C corporation that's available. I already have a couple investors. I'm looking for basically 18 more. That's it. I'm hoping to do it by the end of the new year. So, you know, talk to me, let me know what you think.